Hey kids, today we're going to talk about some beautiful animals that lived happily together in a lush, green forest. This forest lay at the foot of a tall mountain, nestled beside a dense jungle filled with all kinds of animals. These animals lived joyfully under the wise and watchful rule of the lion, the king of the forest. Life was peaceful, with each animal playing its part in the natural harmony of the forest. But recently, things began to change. The government opened up the forest to hikers and campers, allowing people to come and explore. Soon, waves of visitors arrived, eager to enjoy the forest's beauty. They trekked through trails, set up tents, and spent hours wandering the woods. With all the hikers and campers, the animals were getting pretty annoyed. The forest, which was once quiet and calm, had become crowded and noisy. People were snapping photos every few steps, chatting loudly, and even playing music. The animals, who cherished the forest's peace, found this new level of activity incredibly disturbing. But it wasn't just the noise that troubled them. As more people visited, trash started to pile up everywhere. Plastic wrappers, bottles, and other waste littered the forest floor. The clean, green forest that the animals called home was slowly turning into a dump, and the animals were the ones suffering most from the mess humans were leaving behind. Their once beautiful home was now cluttered with garbage, and they could no longer enjoy the forest as they once had. Feeling fed up, the animals gathered together to discuss the situation. They agreed that only their wise and powerful king, the lion, could come up with a solution to this problem. They all turned to him, hopeful for a way to restore peace and cleanliness to their forest. After listening to their concerns, the lion sat deep in thought. He knew that if the animals tried to confront the humans directly, it could lead to trouble. Humans could misunderstand and might react in ways that would harm the animals. So, after careful consideration, the lion came up with a plan. "Everyone," he announced, "we must be patient. Since it's the holiday season, people will continue visiting the forest for a while. Let's stay hidden until the vacation ends. Once the humans have left, we can gather up the trash they left behind and restore our home to its natural beauty." The animals agreed to the king's plan and waited patiently. Early each morning and late at night, when no humans were around, they began quietly collecting the trash, gathering it in one large pile under a big tree. They worked together to clean up as much as they could without disturbing the visitors. Finally, summer vacation ended, and the crowds gradually left the forest. But, just as peace was returning, the animals discovered a new problem. A family had accidentally left their dog behind in the forest, and this lost dog was now causing quite a bit of trouble. The dog wandered the forest, digging through piles of garbage and competing with the animals for food. It scared the smaller animals, chased after birds, and made a mess wherever it went. The animals were at a loss about what to do. They gathered once again and went to the lion for advice. The lion listened to their concerns and then thought of a gentle solution. He decided that one of the animals would guide the dog safely back to the main road, where it would have a better chance of being found by humans. The wise lion chose the elephant for this special task. "You are strong, calm, and gentle," the lion told the elephant. "Please guide the dog to the main road, where humans can find it. We do not wish any harm upon this lost creature." The elephant agreed, and with a kind heart, gently approached the dog. The dog, sensing the elephant's calm nature, followed without hesitation. Step by step, the elephant led the dog through the forest, passing by the towering trees and soft patches of grass. Eventually, they reached the main road at the edge of the forest. The elephant gave the dog a gentle nudge, encouraging it to wait there for its family to return. Not long after, the dog's family did indeed come back, frantically searching for their lost pet. When they spotted the dog waiting at the edge of the forest, they were overjoyed. The dog wagged its tail excitedly, and they hugged it tightly. But just as they were about to leave, the dog started tugging at its leash, pulling them back towards the forest. Curious, the family decided to follow. The dog led them to the pile of trash that the animals had carefully gathered. It was as if the dog was saying, "Look at the mess left behind." Seeing the animals' efforts to clean up the forest moved the family deeply. They were saddened to see the impact that humans had made on such a beautiful place. Determined to help, the family quickly called for assistance. A cleanup crew arrived with bags, gloves, and tools, and they began collecting every piece of trash scattered throughout the forest. The animals watched from a distance, grateful and relieved, as their home was restored to its original state of peace and beauty. To spread awareness, the family even made a video documenting the cleanup, showing how important it was to respect nature and treat it kindly. They shared this video online, and soon, it began reaching people far and wide. As a final touch, the family put up a banner at the entrance of the forest. It read, "Leave only footprints, take only memories, protect our wildlife's home." The banner reminded visitors that animals, just like us, have feelings and deserve a clean and peaceful home. Moral of the story: we should always respect nature and leave no trace when we visit forests and natural places. Animals, just like us, deserve a peaceful and clean home.